สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีน้องๆทุกคนนะคะพี่ตอกแตกนะคะจาก CASC นะคะวันนี้จะเป็นส่วนในแนวเรียนต่อจีนเนาะจะเป็นประเทศจีนแล้วก็ไต้หวันเลยนะคะวันนี้เราจะมีอาจารย์จากมหาวิทยาลัยเจ้อเจียง University of Science and Technology นะคะเขาจะมาแนะนำแล้วก็แจ้งรายละเอียดเกี่ยวกับการสมัครมหาวิทยาลัยนะคะก็คือมหาลัยนี้นะคะเขาจะตั้งอยู่ที่หางโจวนะคะอยู่เจ้อเจียงนั่นเองซึ่งหางโจวนี้นะคะเป็นเมืองที่เจริญแล้วก็มีเศรษฐกิจค่อนข้างดีนะคะทันสมัยมากๆนะคะเดินทางค่อนข้างสะดวกเลยนะคะแล้วก็เขาก็จะเด่นในด้านเทคโนโลยีมากๆเลยนะคะและที่สำคัญนะคะเขาจะอยู่ใกล้กับสำนักงานใหญ่ของอาลีบาบานั่นเองนะคะที่นี่นะคะเขาจะเป็นมหาวิทยาลัยที่มีหอพักแล้วก็มีวิวทิวทัศน์ค่อนข้างสวยงามมากๆเลยนะคะร่มรื่นแล้วก็ติดใกล้กับทะเลสาบนะคะที่นี่โดดเด่นสาขาวิศวกรรมเศรษฐศาสตร์การค้าระหว่างประเทศแล้วก็เทคโนโลยีหรือว่ารวมถึงสาขาภาษาจีนนะคะที่นี่เขาจะมีทุนให้ด้วยนะคะเขาก็จะมีเป็นทุนมณฑลที่ให้10,000ขึ้นไปเลยนะคะซึ่งได้เยอะมากๆเลยค่ะ10,000 หยวนเนาะแล้วก็จะมีทุนสำหรับนักเรียนดีเด่นนะคะของมหาวิทยาลัยนั่นเองนะคะไม่ว่าจะเป็นปี1 2 3 4นะคะและจะมีทุนเป็นค่าเทอมปีแรกด้วยนะคะตั้งแต่ 30% ถึง 100% เลยนะคะแล้วก็เดี๋ยวพี่จะให้อาจารย์ทางมหาวิทยาลัยนะคะเขาได้พูดแล้วก็ได้แจ้งรายละเอียดเกี่ยวกับการสมัครนะคะเดี๋ยวพี่จะส่งต่อให้อาจารย์เลยนะคะ
老师，现在开始吧。
我这边可以开始了，是吗？
是的。
要不再稍微等一等，我看学生还没进来。
哦，我们也在那个 Facebook 上直播了，所以他们大部分都在 Facebook 上查看。
没听明白。
我们也在 Facebook 上直播了，老师。学生大部分都在那个
在 Facebook 上是吧？
对。
好的。
都在 Facebook 看。好的。谢谢。
Hello everyone, this is Grace Sun from School of International Education of Zhejiang University of Science and Technology, and it is a great pleasure for me to meet you online in this form. But what is more expected that maybe someday you will visit Hangzhou, visit our campus in Hangzhou, and then study in Zust. And before we start our presentation today, I would like to share a video with you which will help you to have a better understanding of what Zhejiang University of Science and Technology is like.
Zhejiang University of Science and Technology, ZUST, is a multidisciplinary university with emphasis on engineering, incorporating disciplines in science, arts, economics, management, and education. It is located in the historical and picturesque city of Hangzhou, the capital of Zhejiang province, one of the most prosperous provinces in China. Zust is at the foot of Xiaohe Mountain, with a tranquil lake inside and rolling hills surrounding the campus. At present, there are a total of more than 21,000 full-time students enrolled at Zust. Among its approximately 1,200 faculty members, over 340 members have title of professor and associate professor. It has 11 schools and offers 53 undergraduate programs and 5 graduate programs, master's degree, across a wide range of fields. Furthermore, ZUS has 3 state-level key majors, 9 provincial-level key majors, 3 provincial-level key labs, and 8 provincial-level key disciplines. ZUS is designated by the Chinese government as a pilot institution of Chinese-German cooperation in cultivating high-level career-focused talents. The standing organizer of Chinese-German Education Forum and one of the first 10 local pilot universities of implementing the national project of cultivating excellent engineers. The development of ZUS is closely associated with its international cooperation. ZUS, since its foundation, has entered into cooperation with Germany, and now it's an important platform for education and technology cooperation between Zhejiang province and Germany. Many honored guests and professors visited ZUS and worked here, including the former German President Roman Herzog and Christian Wolff. Up to now, ZUS has successfully established formal cooperation with 74 universities in Germany, USA, Italy, UK, Australia, France, Japan, Korea, Holland, Belgium, Romania, and others. ZUS is still making strides in the development of international cooperation in the areas of faculty and student exchange, research, and degree programs. At present, ZUS has been running 10 English taught undergraduate programs and 2 English taught postgraduate programs. Meanwhile, ZUS provides a master's degree program of teaching Chinese to speakers of other languages, a bachelor's degree program of business Chinese for Chinese language beginners, and is ready to receive transfer students with basic Chinese. With the further development of international cooperation and the establishment of distinctive undergraduate and postgraduate majors, the number of international students is increasing significantly. More than 1,700 international students from over 104 countries are studying on the campus. For excellent applicants for master programs, we will also provide full scholarships covering at least tuition. We are looking forward to seeing you in our beautiful campus. Welcome to China. Welcome to Hangzhou. Welcome to ZUS.
Okay, hello all. I hope this video can help you to better understand what Zeus is like. Zeus is the name of Zhejiang University of Science and Technology in short. And before I formally start to introduce Zeus, I would like to ask you a question. When you are trying to select a university, and what kind of requirement you will have, and what kind of methods will count when you are trying to choose a university. And for me, I think I would like to say, and when you are deciding where to pursue your degree program, at first, of course, the university is very important. A good university with a mature education system, of course, will lay a solid foundation for your education here. And the second, I think the city, the place of the university also counts. And in China, you will find that most people, they will prefer to find university in Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, etc. Why? Because those places, those cities, those places, they will have a lot of resources. And when I say resources, I mean the economical one and the other and the academic ones, which will enable to help the students in university to have better chance to access the company and the government, etc. And the third point when it comes to the university selection, I think it will come to like the experience and alumni of the university it has cultivated. So today's presentation, it will be divided into 3 parts. First, about Zhejiang and Hangzhou. For Zhejiang is a province, and while Hangzhou is the capital city of Zhejiang province. And it is exactly the place where Zeus is located. The second part is about the school. The third about the internationalization strategy of Zeus. Okay, what and how is Zhejiang and Hangzhou is like? I know most of you must be familiar with the name Shanghai. And actually Shanghai is quite near our Hangzhou. It is only like 151 kilometers from Shanghai to Hangzhou. So it means if you want to go to Shanghai from Hangzhou, it takes around like 40 minutes by high-speed train. Shanghai is developed, of course, but Hangzhou is also a very prosperous city. And for the Zhejiang economy, it ranks fourth in GDP in China, and it is located in the Eastern Coast area, which is the most prosperous city belt in China. So actually, the industries in Hangzhou, it is very abundant. For example, the electromechanical industry, textile, chemical industries, foods, and construction materials, etc. And I think in China, when it comes to Hangzhou, most people they will remember Alibaba immediately. Yes, Alibaba, it is located exactly in Hangzhou, and it is around like 30 minutes ride from our school to Alibaba. And of course, Alibaba is the exact company whose mission is to make doing business not difficult. And now we all know the Alibaba, Taobao, Alipay, they are all produced by this group, a big enterprise, and whose founder is Jack Ma. And besides Alibaba, we also have a lot of big companies, for example, the Geely Auto Group, Hailiang Group, Wuchang Zhongda Group, etc. All those companies, they have made the economy in Zhejiang, in Hangzhou, very prosperous, and also make Hangzhou a very livable city. Then, what about Zeus? Zeus was founded in the year of 1980s. It is a multidisciplinary university in China, and it specializes in arts, engineering, etc. We also have 2 campuses. One is the Anji campus, the other is Xiaoheshan campus. The Anji campus It is located in Huzhou, a city neighboring Hangzhou. And it is the new campus. And why we set up a new campus in Huzhou, Anji? Do you know that? For Anji is a county of Huzhou city. It is recognized by the United Nations as one of the most livable cities across the world. It do have a very beautiful environment. But Xiaoheshan, when it comes to the Xiaoheshan campus, it is the main campus here. It is located in Hangzhou. But although it is the old campus and also the main campus, it is also very beautiful. We have the real mountains and the lakes just inside the campus. And in total, we have 17 schools and we have more than 1,400 faculty members. And right now we have 11 English taught bachelor programs and 8 English taught master program, and etc. And our international students quantity has peaked over 2,000. We can have a look at the scale of international education. We can see that except the year of 2020, when the whole our Earth is hit by the COVID-19, and before the year of 2020, we can see a uprising scale. Each year, either the total quantity of international students or the degree students, they're on an uprising scale, And on the year of 2019, the total number of international students hit 2,354, while the degree ones account for 1,455. When it comes to the ratio of international students out of the total students, and we rank 24th in China. And while in Zhejiang province, and the international degree students, and we ranked fifth. And here, this is a graph. It will list the top 10 home country of students admitted in the year of 2022. We can see that we can see a lot international students coming from Indonesia, Morocco, Zimbabwe, Vietnam, Nigeria, and Thailand. And we have recruited 89 international students in the year of 2022. And here it only listed the top 10 countries of international students enrolled in the year of 2022. But actually, and when we take the whole school as a whole to have a look, we will see the home country of our international students come from more than 100 countries. So here, if you come to ZEUS, you will find a real global international community where you are going to make acquaintances with friends from across the globe, from the Africa, the Asia, or Europe, etc. Okay, then what majors are available here? For the majors, we have undergraduate program and also the postgraduate program. We have English taught ones and also have Chinese taught ones. Okay, we will introduce one by one, okay? Here, for the English taught undergraduate programs for this year, we have 8 open for application. If you are interested in business or economy, you can choose the international economics and trade or international business. If you are interested in like the computer thing, you can consider computer science and technology. Or you can also consider the digital media technology. And if you are interested in engineering, you want to master a certain type of skill, then you can check out the civil engineering and food science and engineering, robotics engineering, etc. And also you can check out the big data and data science We all know now that our world is embracing big data, right? Every day, the data is produced on a very large scale, then how to process, and this major may offer a solution for you. These are the English taught undergraduate programs. And then what about the English taught and master programs? We can check here. For English taught postgraduate programs, in this year, we in total have 5, namely civil engineering, chemical engineering and technology, intelligent manufacturing and control engineering, applied statistics, and advanced manufacturing and informatization. And you also, I think, and if you are, you must be able to find one to your needs. Okay, these are about the English taught programs. Then what about Chinese taught 1? For Chinese taught 1, we have the Chinese language and literature. For this major, and even if you are a beginner, even if you have no Chinese language background at all, you are also welcome to apply. It means before you come to apply and you know nothing about the Chinese language, you are also qualified to apply for this major. And then what if you have HSK4? If you should already possess the HSK4, it means you can, if you pass the interview organized by the major school, you are able to start, you may be able to start your major right from the 2nd year. So it means you are going to obtain a degree within 3 years study if all other requirements met. And if you should have HSK5, congratulations. You can start your major in business Chinese starting from the 3rd year. So, but of course, an interview will be required as well to ensure that your language proficiency does reach the standards of HSK5. And so it means, in other words, if you have HSK5, and you may be able to obtain your degree within 2 years study. But if you have such certificate, and it also enables you to choose the international economics and trade. We all know now, China is now ranked the 2nd, and when it comes to the economy, right? And so maybe you can choose this one, international economics and trade, if you are interested. For the Chinese taught postgraduate programs, we have the must of teaching Chinese to speakers of other languages. And for this major, it enables you to teach Chinese so if you choose this major, and you can, maybe your career path is more like to be a teacher, to teach other people Chinese. And besides those bachelor degree and master degree, we have some ones which is very distinctive. For example, the fashion, performance, and image design. And this one is not available this year. Sorry for that. And also we may launch the summer tour, the summer study tour this year and this summer, but we cannot say for sure yet. If you are interested in this one, you can let our partner know it, and when any news is out, and our partner will let you know. Okay, we will come to the 3rd part about the internationalization. Why I should talk about the internationalization? Because for this, and we have shared knowledge on the scale of international students in the year of 2019, which has surpassed 2,300, right? And why we have such scale of international education, it is because our school pays high attention to international education. And the profound reason will be like the internationalization is one of the 2 strategies of our school. This is very important because for a discipline and for a special area, and if you want more support, of course, it will lead to higher quality. So that's why I'm introducing that why internationalization of Zeus is very understanding, which will make international education more distinctive and will possess higher quality. We have different cooperation models with the universities or organizations across the globe. For example, the double degree program and the Chinese foreign cooperatively run education program, joint establishment of Confucius Institute, etc. And we have signed cooperation agreements with more than 100 organizations and universities. And also our cooperation with the German university, it is very profound. Here, and just speaking of the Sino-German platforms, we have six. And how does it help to your education in Zeus? And last year we have recommended to students majoring in digital media to take 1 semester study in German universities, because we have a close relationship with the German universities. So last year we recommended to international students to study in Germany for 1 semester. And this kind of chances will also be available to others if you are qualified. Then here comes the part which you may be most interested, the scholarships. We have different types of scholarships, and mainly all these kind of scholarships will be divided into 3 parts. The first one is the what we call the full scholarship. What does full scholarship mean? It means if you are awarded this type of scholarship, and you will your tuition, accommodation, insurance, and living allowance will be covered. And for full scholarship, we have the Chinese government scholarship and Confucius Institute scholarship. Well, and for the Silk Road scholarship, actually, it is one type of Chinese government scholarship. And these 3 types, we can see these 3 or 2 types of scholarship. They are all full scholarship. I want to emphasize again, they will cover tuition, accommodation, insurance, and will grant extra living allowance. And then how to apply? And take this year, for example, if you want to apply for Silk Road scholarship, and you can, this one, to be honest, is a little bit demanding, because for this Silk Road scholarship, it's available for the Chinese taught international economics and trade. And so it means you will have, only if you have HSK 5, you will be able to qualify to apply for the Chinese taught international economics and trade, and by the means of the Silk Road scholarship. And for Confucius Institute scholarship, and it is mainly for the business Chinese or for the master program, which is the teaching Chinese to speakers of foreign languages. If you want to, and when it comes to the master programs, and you can either choose, both the English taught ones and the Chinese taught ones are open for application, are open for the CASC application. But there's one thing I want to remind you that will be, usually the application website for major application is the same one as the one you apply for the scholarship. I mean, and you can apply for the major and scholarship at the same website. But for the CSC, you need to apply via the http www.campuschina.org. You need to submit your application here first. And okay, this will be the first type of scholarship. And when it comes to the second type of scholarship, it is the Zhejiang provincial government scholarship for international students. For this one, it is a one-time scholarship. If you apply for a bachelor program and you are awarded this scholarship, you will be given 20,000 RMB. And if you want to take the master program, and if you are awarded this one, you will be granted 30,000 RMB. What does this mean? And some people may ask, 老师, I have no clue at all how much it meant. We can slide back and check the tuition here. In most cases, just for the English taught undergraduate program, it charges 16,000 or 18,000 per year. But here we see the Zhejiang provincial government scholarship. And if for the bachelor program, sorry, wait for a second. For the bachelor programs, you will be granted 20,000 RMB. So it means it will cover 100% of your first year's tuition and part of your second year's tuition. And when it comes to the master degree, it is 30,000, right? Let's come back to check the here. For the postgraduate programs, most of the programs charges either 25,000 per year, or for Chinese taught one, it charges 21,000 RMB per year. But now, if you are awarded the Zhejiang provincial government scholarship for master program, you will be granted 30,000 yuan. So the same. It will not only cover 100% of your first year tuition, but also part of your second year tuition. This is the second type of scholarship, the Zhejiang provincial government scholarship. When it comes to the third type of scholarship, it is the scholarship for outstanding new students of ZEUS. If you are awarded the first prize, you will be able to cover 100% of the first year tuition fee. And if second, it will be able to cover 70% of the first year tuition, third 50%, and fourth 30%. These are all the scholarships which are available. I want to emphasize again, to apply for the scholarship, you just need to apply at the same website where you apply for the major. So it's very simple actually. And then we have talked about money. And when it comes to money, we will of course, and it will remind us of the accommodation. For accommodation, we have two types of dormitory. One is the Tingsong dormitory, and the second is the Donghe dormitory. For Tingsong dormitory, it charges 1,200 RMB per month for single room. If you choose the double room instead, it charges only 600 RMB per month. When it comes to the Donghe dormitory, it is a little bit cheaper. If you choose the single room, it charges 800 RMB per month. And if you choose the double room, it charges only 400 RMB per month. And some extra money may be required, like the room deposit. But for the room deposit, it can be returned when you check out, but on the condition that all equipment is in good condition. Here are the pictures. Here are the pictures about the dorms. This one, the left top one and the right top one, they are the Tingsong dorm. The left top and the right top, it is the Tingsong dorm. The middle one and the left button and right button, they are the Donghe dorm. You can choose to decorate your own room as you like, of course. Actually, every year we will organize the dormitory appraisal competition. And if your decoration of your room stand out, you may have an extra type of scholarship as an award. Okay, and we have mentioned that we do have a lot of international students, and also we have nurtured a quantity of outstanding alumni. For example, this student, her name is Noreen, coming from Pakistan. She majored in chemical engineering and technology when she is studying at ZEUS. And right now, she is pursuing her doctoral degree in a Sweden university, a doctoral degree in Sweden university. When she is studying at ZEUS, she published a lot of papers, which is very influential. And so we are very proud of her. But she's not the only one. We have other ones, for example, pursuing a doctoral degree in China, in Germany, etc. And quite a lot, actually. But of course, besides study, we also would like to provide a lot of opportunities and platforms so that you are able to practice your skills of entrepreneurship. We have a competition, and the name is the Zhejiang College, the college students internet class innovation and entrepreneurship competition. For this program, and we have achieved a lot. For this competition, it is organized at provincial level and national level. And what is very impressive about this program is that if you should win, stand out at the national level, you may win investment from the enterprises or some individuals directly. It's very possible because this competition is very influential and it attracts a lot of attention. And just now we mentioned that the entrepreneurship competition, and actually, this do provide a lot of incentives and support to encourage the work and the internship for international students. And for this guy, his name is Gaston Muiwa from Zambia. He's the first overseas student to receive the personal affairs residence permit in Hangzhou since the implementation of new policy in this regard in the year of 2017. I want to mention again, he is the first one in Hangzhou. He is the first international student in Hangzhou to receive the personal affairs residence permit. It is and because we do give him a lot of support. And when you are in school, we have a job hunt go platform, which will provide info such as what kind of internship opportunity will be available, what kind of job will be available, etc. Maybe you will be able to choose one through the job hunt go platform when you are studying at ZEUS. And we do have a lot of international students coming from Thailand. Previously we have invited an alumni studying at ZEUS, but today she does not have time. But I would like to share his presentation in words so that you can have a better understanding of what it's like to study at ZEUS. Actually, it is in your language. I do not know the language of your language, or I can say maybe Sawadika, and my pronunciation may not be so good. Please do not laugh at me, okay? And for this alumni, and she majored in the 汉语国际教育. 汉语国际教育, it means the teaching Chinese to speakers of other languages. Here are some pics when she is studying at ZEUS. This is the building at the background. It is the library. She is a CASC scholarship holder. For the CASC scholarship, and you can either apply for the bachelor program, you can apply for the 2012 International Economics and Trade. And for the master ones, you can apply for either 2012 ones or the English taught ones. This is the museum. The tent looks good. And for the left picture, we can see a white building. It is the faculty activity center. So it means if you it means if you are going to participate in competitions, you may be able to get on the stage in this crystal theater. These are all pictures taken inside the campus. This is the classroom. I think this is the, yes, and our campus, right behind our campus are mountains, so you can climb if you do love exercise. This is a place where you can play the badminton. It is open for everyone. It's open for everyone. And the middle picture, it is the International Cultural Festival. And so in this International Cultural Festival, every nation will have a tent, and students coming from that nation, they can decorate the tent with items, clothes of your own features, so that people can know what Thailand is like. So is a girl who loves smiling. Yeah, this is the presentation of hers. I hope you can have know more about our school. Then how to apply? Actually, it's very simple to apply, and all the application is carried out on the application link. You can also to seek the assistance of our partner and the organizer today. And basically, if you want to apply for the bachelor program, of course, you need to have the high school certificate. If you do not have it yet, but you are about to graduate, no worry. You can ask your school, to issue a statement indicating when you are about to graduate. It also works. If you want to apply for master program, and then you need to have the bachelor program. This will be the basics. And for the other documents, it will be quite the same. For example, the transcript, of course, you need to present it. The anti-drug and the anti-drug commitment, no non-criminal records, language proficiency certificate, application fee payment, etc. And these are and also the physical examination form. And if you think there are too much documents to prepare, no worry. All you do is either to seek help from our partner, today's organizer, or you can check the application link. The system itself will guide you what documents you need to present, okay? Okay, and I think that will be bring us to the end of today's presentation. These are all the contacts of our school. And if you should have any question, you can feel free to contact us. An email, and the call, and the website, all these kind of informations are available here. And if you maybe you can take a picture just in case you want to contact us later. And now I think it will be time for the Q&A. You can ask questions and I will answer. And meanwhile, I will introduce a few more pages of international students and studying at ZEUS, so that you can have a feeling, have a general understanding of what is it like to study at ZEUS. The left top, it is a graduation photo of the master students. The second one, the students discussing and talking. The third one is more like a small seminar, a mini one. And for our school, we will not only enable to take classes, and in classrooms, we will also we have a course whose name is to explore China, and through this course, we'll take you outside to the countryside, like the left picture. It is the students doing the summer practice tour at Qiandao in Hangzhou. They dress in Song clothes, a very traditional clothes in China. The middle one is actually me, if you can recognize me taking the students to the administrative center of Xihu district, Xihu government district. And here I'm introducing how the government works here. On the left top, they are discussing the engineering thing. The middle one, actually a picture taken at the lab of the chemical engineering and technology. The right one, actually they are. Can you see what they are doing? They are dancing with the lead of the robot, of a robot in the front. Here, these three pictures, they are all the international cultural festival. You can see all, the right one is the opening ceremony. They dress in qipao, a Chinese clothing. The second and then the middle one, they are, especially for the left one, they decorated in a very distinctive style of their own country. So for the International Cultural Festival, it will be more than interesting. Okay, that will be all for today's presentation. Do you have any questions?
น้องๆคนไหนมีคำถามสอบถามเราซื้อได้เลยนะคะหรือว่าพิมพ์เข้ามาก็ได้นะคะ
While we are waiting for your question, you can feel free to ask. Okay, I'm always ready. Would love to help. And meanwhile, I will play another video introducing Zhejiang.
Okay, sorry. I'm just the presentation. Just list out only the bachelor degree and master degree about how about the 1 year short learning Chinese language. Do you have it or not?
Sorry. Internet, you mean do we have internet?
หมายถึงว่าเรียนภาษาจีนระยะสั้นใช่ไหมคะ
ถูกค่ะ
就是说学生想知道说这里您有没有提供这是1年汉语的项目呢？
And if you are in Thailand, I mean, if you currently are outside China, you can apply for the Chinese language program for a year or for a semester. It both works. But I want to remind you because today actually the March 17, right? So the application for the spring intake is going to close soon. If you still want to apply, you need to hurry up.
What about the fall intake? It is still available to apply?
For the March intake, it is still available to apply, but you may miss part of the courses. But for the
September intake.
Yes, for September, you can also apply now. It is okay. For 1 year Chinese language program, it will charge 13,000 yuan per year, and plus another 800 yuan as the insurance.
Okay ค่ะ thank you. So ค่าเทอมนะคะอยู่ที่ 13,000 หยวนเนาะสำหรับนักเรียนที่อยากจะเรียนภาษาจีนระยะสั้น1 ปีในที่เริ่มเดือนกันยายนเนาะ
Okay, thank you.
这里请问就是说学生有问说这个有没有入学考试呢？
And we have entrance exams, but for the entrance exam, it is not intended to to bother you or something, just to make sure that you will be able to follow up. You will be able to follow up. No worry about that. No need to worry about that.
Like just to separate students into different classes, or will the entrance exams have any effects on the students' admission?
And if the score is too low, it may affect. Yes.
I see. Okay, thank you. คือเขามีการสอบเข้าเนาะแต่ว่าการสอบเข้าของเขาอะค่ะก็คือเพื่อที่จะดูว่าระดับการศึกษาของเราประมาณไหนแบบความรู้พื้นฐานของเราประมาณไหนอะค่ะถ้าคะแนนเราไม่ได้ต่ำจนเกินไปอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็จะไม่ได้มีผลอะไรกับการสมัครเข้านะเท่าที่ผ่านมาเนี่ยทางพี่ CASC ได้สมัครให้น้องๆเนี่ยก็ส่วนใหญ่ก็คือได้กันค่อนข้างเยอะอยู่นะคะแล้วก็มีทุนให้ด้วยเพราะฉะนั้นถ้าสมมติว่าน้องๆสมัครผ่าน CASC เนี่ยก็ไม่ต้องเป็นห่วงด้านนี้นะคะ we have another ยินดีมากค่ะ we have another question about GED. We have some students with GED diploma. Can they apply to bachelor program as well?
And for this certificate, as long as you have high school certificates or other certificates equivalent to the high school education, they are all suffice for you to apply.
Okay, thank you so much. คือนักเรียนที่มี GED เนี่ยก็สามารถสมัครได้นะคะโอเคนักเรียนคนอื่นมีคำถามอะไรเพิ่มเติมไหมคะ
For example, the A level it also works. GED it is also okay, and it does not need to be the high school graduation certificate, but it needed to prove that you have the ability equivalent to high school graduates.
Okay, thank you. ก็คือเขาบอกว่า A level GED คืออะไรก็ได้ที่มันเทียบเท่ากับมัธยมปลายอะค่ะก็คือสามารถสมัครได้เนาะพี่แนะนำว่าถ้าสมมติน้องคนอื่นที่มีใบที่เป็นไม่ใช่ GED หรือไม่ใช่แบบที่เมื่อกี้อาจารย์เขาพูดถึงนะคะสามารถส่งมาลองปรึกษากับทางพี่ๆ CASC ได้แล้วทางพี่ๆก็จะลองสอบถามอาจารย์ดูเนาะwe have another question about scholarship for acting major. Is there scholarship for acting major?
And but the thing is, for the 2023 September intake, we do not have the acting major.
I see. Okay.
Yes, this is the thing. And for the scholarship, and all degree programs, you can apply for any scholarship for all degree program.
Okay, thank you. เขาบอกว่าในรอบปี 2023 นี้นะคะจะไม่มีสาขาด้านการแสดงเนาะเพราะฉะนั้นน้องที่สนใจสาขาด้านการแสดงเนี่ยอาจจะต้องเช็คมหาวิทยาลัยอื่นดูนะคะ Does ZEUS offer PhD program?
Sorry, right now we do not have, but we are going to have a few soon, but not this year.
Okay, thank you. ตอนนี้ระดับปริญญาเอกนะคะทางมหาวิทยาลัยเขายังไม่มีนะคะเขาจะมีเร็วๆนี้ค่ะแต่ปีนี้ยังไม่มีค่ะโอเคน้องคนอื่นมีคำถามอะไรเพิ่มเติมไหมคะยินดีมากค่ะถ้าใครมีคำถามอะไรเนาะก็สามารถเมื่อกี้อาจารย์เขามีอีเมลมาให้เนาะหรือว่าจะสอบถามกับทาง CASC เพิ่มเติมก็ได้นะคะอันนี้จะเป็น LINE แอดของ CASC เนาะพี่ส่งเข้าไปในแชททาง Zoom เนาะว่าเป็นตัวแอดแล้วก็ตามด้วย CASC เลยนี่เป็น LINE ID นะคะหรือว่าจะสอบถามทางมหาลัยโดยตรงก็ได้ค่ะทางมหาลัยเมื่อกี้ก็จะมีอีเมลเนาะSun 老师 I think that's all the questions that the students have.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you want to play the video first or do you want to send it over for us to send to students later? Like which one do you prefer?
Maybe I can share the video now because it's a really beautiful video, and while we are enjoying the video, if more questions comes in, we are also I will be also ready to answer.
Okay, thank you. เดี๋ยวเขาจะเล่นวิดีโอแนะนำมหาวิทยาลัยเพิ่มเติมเนาะแล้วก็ระหว่างนี้ถ้าสมมติว่าเรามีคำถามอะไรก็สามารถพิมพ์มาทางแชทได้เลยนะคะyes please play the video thank you
Okay, thank you for your time. And if you should have any further question, and you are most welcome to ask. And also you can consult our partner later, as always. And thank you again for your time and for your attention.
很感谢老师的介绍。
不客气。
我们希望以后会有更多的机会来听听这样的贵校线上宣传